Now that we finished young Gigi's Dragon Ball AF, I thought it'd be a good time to revisit the other one made by the man at the helm himself, Toyotaro. But unlike young Gigi, where we recovered the entire series, I'd like to move away from fully retelling stories we've already heard. Instead, this project's headed by creators Macho Man, PGV, and Roguru to continue where Toyotaro left off, known as Toyville at the time, along with the link to Macho Man's, PVG's, and Roguru's Patreon to help produce this story. You can catch up using the old compilation I pinned in the description of this video, or just skip right on ahead to the newest chapter using this timestamp. But the quick version is... previously thought to have been taken out by Kid Buu, West Kaioshin is back but evil and in league with King Cold around the time of the Namek arc. Not only that, she's somehow Frieza's mother. Seeking a more capable son, Lila seeks this Goku who defeated him. Many years have gone by since then, and we find ourselves in a post-GT world. Lila touches down on Earth and reveals her new son, Xicor, a being made from Goku's genetics. They immediately make their presence known, taking out even Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and Vegeta. Teleporting to Earth with another iteration of the Z-Sword, Kubito-Kai demands to know how Lila could do something so horrible. She explains how she did not die on the day Buu attacked. Instead, she was left incapacitated and floating in space for millions of years. But no one appeared to rescue her. This would awaken the darkness in anyone's heart. Using a divine version of the Mafuba, the Kai's able to seal Xicor within the sword, just like Elder Kai had been for so long. Lila is still a threat, and with everyone out of energy, he teleports her to a barren planet and self-destructs. Even those in Otherworld feel its vibration. Unfortunately, the Z-Sword will only be able to hold Xicor for about a month. Between now and then, our heroes need to figure out a way to stand a chance against him. Using the Namekian Dragon Balls, they decide to resurrect the original Broly to try to get him to fight alongside of them. Just as Goku finishes his training with, surprisingly, the Shadow Dragons, the ones that essentially put him in Otherworld to begin with. Xicor breaks free. This is when we were given the abrupt ending of all this being a story Roshi was telling to Goku and Vegeta Jr. Since this, 2 more chapters have been produced with a 3rd on the way. Bonus point, Chapter 5 was actually created by Toyotaro himself, but the pages were left in draft form and unfinished. That's when Roguru and the others came in to fill in the rest. With that, let's pick up where we left off in our traditional style. Breaking out of the Z-Sword, Xicor looks at himself. He scowls, they made him look like a fool. You've gotta be kidding me! Ugh. Our hero's balking. Krillin notes how they're not even fighting yet, but he's already starting to feel an insanely strong ki. Telling Vegeta he's got an idea. He's gone! Already up in his face, he smirks. So you finally woke up, my dear Xicor! The abomination just as put off as the others. The prince questions how he feels after sleeping in that dirty sword. And unless he's undergone some crazy transformation in the last month, Xicor is curious why he'd still want to fight him. Is this the pride of the royal family? Pathetic. Powering up to Super Saiyan, he warns him not to get cocky. Reaching out an arm, Xicor hisses he'll erase him in an instant. Consider it his last act of mercy. figure out what's going on here. Krillin stares in awe. Even though Vegeta's ki is smaller, Xicor's the one being pushed back. As the Fiend gathers himself. And that was just regular Super Saiyan. Why is he not turning into a stronger Super Saiyan form? No, he's doing that already. As an incredible Super Saiyan. Unsure of how the tides have swung so heavily, Xicor beckons what his foe's doing. What trick is he pulling? Laughing this off, Vegeta responds that during his training, he finally found a way to kill him. Krillin questions what he means. Could it be that he actually achieved another level beyond Super Saiyan 4? Again, no. That isn't it. Sure, at one point he was looking for a way to transform higher than Super Saiyan 4. A way to kill me! Xicor replies. Scoffing if that's really the case, he wouldn't mind explaining. And it's simple. Vegeta now has the power and speed as well as the stamina to defeat him. Power greater than mine, you say? Ha ha ha! I don't know what little tricks you're playing here, but let me say this. I have the ultimate body. There is nothing that can surpass me. Keep babbling as much as you want. Trunks furthers. Basically, the higher stage of Super Saiyan form they transform to, the greater the burden becomes. His father must have realized that Super Saiyan 4 was the limit of maintaining the right balance. Krillin doesn't get it. How is Vegeta keeping up then? Back and forth, both Saiyans elaborate. You can basically divide Super Saiyan forms into 3 types. Super Saiyan 4 is a fundamentally different form than the ones that came before. When comparing the two side by side, the difference is obvious. They have the form with extreme power consumption but specialized in speed. That's Super Saiyan 3. And then the one that specialized in stamina and energy. That would be Super Saiyan 4. So does this mean he's using each form for a different purpose? Exactly. He fights while changing the type of transformation he's using instantaneously. And he's doing it so fast Xicor hasn't caught on yet. Which Krillin had no idea they could fight like that. Trunks continues. And then the form that took the most effort. It kills speed, but it's specialized in power. The superpower type. The same transformation that Broly used. His technique isn't a mystery to Xicor for long. The villain now knows he's been sneakily transforming. You finally caught on! Krillin's still amazed by Vegeta. Trunks mentions how his father is a fighting genius after all. It's only natural for him to overcome any sort of weak spot. He went through extraordinarily rigorous training to maximize his strong points in each form. All 3 types have to be trained separately. That's why it generally takes more than 3 times the effort and time. You usually don't have to think about these things. And all that effort. That certainly sounds like Vegeta. You get off! I'll finish this quickly! Asking the monster what's so funny. The prince wants to know if he struck a nerve. No. So you're using 3 transformations simultaneously. You put yourself through a lot of trouble. Then let me ask you, what type would my transformation be? Speed type or power type? The other sensing something weird going on. As Vegeta returns to regular Super Saiyan, Xicor declares, "Neither of them! I don't have those weaknesses! We could even call it the perfect type!" Asking what he's talking about, our hero is certain Xicor no longer stands a chance. I keep telling you, there's nobody that can defeat me! Shall I prove it by becoming what you wanted to become? But what does he mean by that? I'm saying I will demonstrate the power that surpasses the gods themselves. So you're still hiding your true power? Is that what you're telling me? I'm not hiding it. I'm holding it back. He declares that once he transforms, everything is going to be destroyed. The other's catching this from a distance. The villain closes his eyes. Sensing out his mother, he asks for her permission to transform. But with no response. He asks again, this time a little panicked. That's when he realizes he can't sense her energy. What's going on? His opposite chuckles that it's interesting he only now noticed. His precious mommy was killed by the Kaioshin. But what did he say? How could that even? He was sealed in the Z-Sword when those events took place. While Kibito Kai merely went back to the world of the Kais, it's possible Lila is in hell or lost her body altogether. As Vegeta continues his taunts, the rage begins to boil within the invader. The only person he had to protect is gone. So even if he destroys everything, he'll have no regrets. I will show you what despair tastes like! You will be the ones to regret having survived this long! Powering up, he still had this much power hidden. This is beyond anything our heroes have ever felt. It's immeasurable. Fearfully asking Vegeta what he thinks. Can he do it? Who cuts straight to it and tells Krillin not to screw with him. Something like this shouldn't be possible. Picking up the battered Saiyan. Vegeta admits he completely misread him. Xicor emerges, face contorted. This is the transformation you were looking for, right? It has everything! The perfect fighting vessel, To borrow your own words, this transformation is called Super Saiyan 5.